Introduction to circulatory system. The circulatory system is a complex network that transports nutrients, gases, hormones, blood cells, and waste products to and from cells in the body. This system helps in maintaining homeostasis, immunity, and cellular respiration, ensuring each cell receives necessary nutrients and oxygen. In humans, it comprises the heart, blood vessels, and blood. Why is circulation important? For multicellular organisms, a circulatory system allows for efficient transportation of materials to different body parts, which diffusion alone could not achieve due to the distances involved. For example, in humans, nutrients absorbed in the intestines need to reach all parts of the body, which is made possible by the circulatory system. The components of the circulatory system. 1. The heart. The heart is the muscular organ that pumps blood throughout the body. It has 4 chambers. 1. Right atrium. Receives deoxygenated blood from the body. 2. Right ventricle. Pumps deoxygenated blood to the lungs. 3. Left atrium. Receives oxygenated blood from the lungs. 4. Left ventricle. Pumps oxygenated blood to the rest of the body. The left ventricle has the thickest muscular wall to pump blood forcefully throughout the body. Example. If you place your fingers on your wrist, you can feel the pulse, which is the rhythmic expansion and contraction of an artery as blood moves through it. This pulse rate directly reflects the heart rate. 2. Blood vessels. Blood vessels are the channels through which blood flows. There are 3 main types of blood vessels. 1. Arteries. Carry oxygenated blood away from the heart to various body parts. 1. They are thick and elastic to withstand high pressure. Example. The aorta is the main artery leaving the heart, branching into smaller arteries to supply blood to the entire body. 2. Veins. Return deoxygenated blood to the heart. 2. Veins have one-way valves to prevent backflow, aiding the movement of blood against gravity. Example. The superior vena cava collects blood from the upper body, while the inferior vena cava collects it from the lower body. 3. Capillaries. Tiny vessels connecting arteries and veins, allowing for the exchange of oxygen, carbon dioxide, nutrients, and waste products between blood and cells. 3. Blood. Blood consists of cells suspended in plasma, carrying oxygen, nutrients, waste products, and hormones. The main components are 1. Red blood cells, RBCs, transport oxygen from the lungs to body tissues and return carbon dioxide to the lungs. 2. White blood cells, WBCs, part of the immune system, defending the body against pathogens. 3. Platelets, aid in blood clotting. 4. Plasma, the liquid portion that transports nutrients, hormones, and waste. The mechanism of circulation. Single versus double circulation. Single circulation. Blood passes through the heart only once in each cycle. Found in fish, where blood flows from the heart to the gills and then directly to the body before returning to the heart. Double circulation. Blood passes through the heart twice in each cycle. In humans, double circulation ensures efficient oxygenation and nutrient distribution. 1. Pulmonary circulation. Moves deoxygenated blood from the right ventricle to the lungs for oxygenation and returns oxygenated blood to the left atrium. 2. Systemic circulation. Distributes oxygenated blood from the left ventricle to the rest of the body and returns deoxygenated blood to the right atrium. Example of double circulation in humans. 1. Blood leaves the right ventricle and goes to the lungs for oxygenation. 1. From the lungs, oxygen-rich blood enters the left atrium, then flows to the left ventricle, which pumps it to the body through arteries. 1. After delivering oxygen, the now deoxygenated blood is collected by veins and returned to the right atrium, completing the cycle. The cardiac cycle. The cardiac cycle describes the sequence of events in a heartbeat. It has 2 main phases. Systole, contraction phase, blood is pumped from the atria to the ventricles and then from the ventricles to the lungs or body. Diastole, relaxation phase, the heart muscles relax, allowing the chambers to fill with blood. 1. Lub-dub sound. The heart sounds heard are due to the closing of heart valves. 1. When the ventricles contract, the atrioventricular valves close, producing the lub sound. 1. As the ventricles relax, the semilunar valves close, creating the dub sound. History of discovering blood circulation. The knowledge of blood circulation evolved through the observations of scientists. 1. Girolamo Fabrici discovered one-way valves in veins, which prevents backflow of blood. 2. William Harvey described the double circulation and confirmed that blood is reused in the body rather than created anew. 2. He showed that arteries and veins are part of a continuous loop. 3. Marcello Malpighi. Using a microscope, he discovered capillaries, which connect arteries and veins, completing our understanding of circulation. Example activity. Pulse and heart rate. You can perform an activity to observe how heart rate changes with physical activity. Check resting pulse. Place your fingers on your wrist and count the beats per minute, BPM. Exercise. Run in place for 1 minute. Measure pulse again. Notice how your pulse increases due to the body's need for more oxygen and nutrients during physical activity. This experiment shows the relationship between physical activity and the heart's pumping rate. The role of circulation in other systems. 1. Respiratory system. The circulatory system transports oxygen from the lungs to tissues and carries carbon dioxide back to the lungs. 2. Digestive system. Nutrients absorbed in the intestines are transported to cells throughout the body. 3. Excretory system. Waste products, like urea, are carried to the kidneys for filtration. Conclusion. The circulatory system is fundamental to sustaining life by ensuring that oxygen, nutrients, and waste products are transported efficiently. It works with other body systems to maintain homeostasis, defend against pathogens, and regulate body temperature.